my turn.
Pragmata, developed and published by Capcom and released on April 17th, 2026. Pragmata is a third-person action-adventure game where you play as Hugh, an engineer sent to a moon base called the Cradle to investigate a loss of communication with Earth.
We did it!
Shortly after arriving at the Cradle, Hugh meets an android little girl called a Pragmata, who Hugh simply names Diana.
Diana!
From a graphics standpoint, the game looks amazing. I played the game on medium graphics the entire time, and even on those settings it looked great. The environments are unique and visually interesting. I completed the game in a little over 18 hours, and every time I unlocked a new area, I never felt as though they were too similar to the last one. Each new area of the facility felt fresh and was fun to explore.
Wow!
Would you look at that?
Other than being visually impressive, the game is extremely fun. As you explore the facility, you will encounter a wide range of enemies and solve pretty simple puzzles.
Emergency lockdown for all on-site locations has been disabled. Please complete a manual reboot of the power plant controller to fully restore operations.
Pragmata has this really cool combat mechanic where you can hack into the robots in the middle of combat. Once you complete the hack puzzle, the enemy armor opens up and exposes weak points you can attack for extra damage. As you progress through the game, you will unlock a wide variety of weapons, upgrades, and hack modules that make your hacks even more powerful by doing things like increasing the time you have to hack or giving you extra damage.
It's over.
To upgrade weapons and hack modules, you'll use what's called Glimmer. It's basically the in-game currency, which can be found through exploration or by simply killing enemies. Glimmer can also be farmed by going back to areas you have already explored and fighting the enemies over again. Think of it kind of like Dark Souls or Destiny, where you can go back to previous areas and fight some of the enemies again. In addition to upgrading your weapons and hack modules, you can also upgrade your suit, your main rechargeable weapon, which generates ammo over time, and Diana's hacking effectiveness. To upgrade these, you're going to need to use what's called upgrade components, which can be found hidden around each level. These can only be collected once and cannot be farmed. Each level also has what's called a red zone. These are special areas that can only be accessed if you have a red keycard. These areas are basically challenge rooms where you fight a lot of enemies at once. They are pretty challenging and offer decent rewards if you're able to survive.
You! Hang in there!
The game also has a lot of hidden collectibles for you to find in the form of REMs, or Read Earth Memories, and cabin stamps, both of which can be brought back to the shelter for rewards. The shelter acts as a safe zone where you can save your game, recharge your health, upgrade weapons, and interact with Diana before going back into combat.
Ta-da!
Is this supposed to be when we first boarded the tram?
Uh-huh. I drew it. It's for you.
And look at that. You wrote your name, too. Not half bad, kiddo.
In my over 18 hours with this game, I never ran into any major glitches or game-breaking bugs. I played the game on normal difficulty, and for the vast majority of the game it felt very balanced. But around the halfway mark, or maybe even a little past it, there's a very noticeable difficulty spike. It was pretty frustrating just being thrown into the deep end all of a sudden with no warning, but although it was kind of annoying, it was manageable.
Take this!
Other than that, the game is fun, plain and simple. I looked forward to playing it every chance I got. The story was interesting, and the dynamic between Hugh and Diana throughout the game was awesome. You've probably heard that Pragmata is a dad simulator, but it's not a dad simulator as far as gameplay is concerned. People use the term dad simulator more to describe the feeling you get when playing the game. As soon as Diana is introduced to the story, you feel instantly protective of her.
You have to be more careful. If something happened to you, I'd be in real trouble.
Diana is always curious about Earth and human behaviors, and Hugh does a great job at explaining the complexities to her in a very fatherly way that she can understand.
And you learn it's not enough to hear or read about a thing. Sometimes you gotta live it.
So, should you buy Pragmata? Absolutely. I think the game is 100% worth the $60 asking price, especially with the ability to play the game on New Game Plus after beating the main story the first time. Capcom did a fantastic job with Pragmata, and I think you should check it out even at full price. Leave a comment below if you played Pragmata, and tell me what you thought about it. Until next time, thanks for watching.